Welcome to the statewide general election 2022 video from the Fresno County Public Library Literacy Services Center. In this video, you will learn a little bit more about the general election. You will hear the voices of Deborah Bernal, me, Evelina, and Catherine. We will be going through a couple of things that have to do with the statewide general election that pertain to Fresno County. Voter education is part of the Literacy Services Center effort to help adult learners meet goals under the community member and citizen section of our goals workshop. This video is meant to be watched all at once, paused, or you could fast forward. It's meant for you to see it and view it in whatever way you see fit. In this video, we will cover the election timeline, why vote. We will provide an overview of the ballot, measures that appear on Fresno County ballots, what to do with your completed ballot, resources, and information on pre-registration. Here in this slide, you will see on your screen the timeline for Fresno County elections. Please feel free to pause, take a picture, note the important dates, such as November 8th, which is the election date. All voting centers will be open from 7 to 8 p.m. Why vote? When you don't vote, someone else is making decisions for you. It is your money. Voting gives you an opportunity to have your voice heard. Your community depends on it. It is a privilege. It is your privilege. Fresno County ballots will include the following items. We will have the opportunity to vote for people. At the national level, the U.S. Senator, which is a 6-year term, U.S. Congress, which is a 2-year term. At the state level, we'll have the opportunity to vote for governor, which is a 4-year term. Other statewide offices, which are 4 or 2-year terms, depending on what they are. At the local level, county board of supervisors or school board for some of us. Laws that will be on the ballot include 7 statewide propositions and measures, which you will learn more about in this video. Ballots. Know your ballot is based on your address. Ballots are available in other language. If you don't understand the language that your ballot arrived in, you can ask for a ballot in a different language. Fresno County is one of 14 counties in the state in which residents can amend their charter through popular vote. What is a charter? Charter allows for local ordinances. The state constitution allows charter counties the autonomy to create and enforce local ordinances, provided the ordinances do not conflict with general laws of the state. Charter counties are Alameda, Butte, El Dorado, Fresno, Los Angeles, Orange, Placer, Sacramento, San Bernardino, San Diego, San Francisco, San Mateo, Santa Clara, and Tehama. You can find more information at the link below, or you can take a picture of this website and follow it.
Measures on Fresno County ballots. Your friends or family members' ballots may be different than yours. Measures that you can vote on are based on your address. Measure E. This is Fresno County Measure E, sales tax for California State University. It's a Fresno measure. A yes vote supports the establishment of a 0.2% sales tax in Fresno County, except for a reduced 0.025% sales tax in the city of Reedley. And this money is to fund various programs and facilities in California State University, Fresno. A no vote opposes the establishment of a 0.2% sales tax in Fresno County, except for a reduced 0.025% sales tax in the city of Reedley. In Fresno, you might see Measure M. Fresno Measure M is the sales tax for veteran support measure. A yes vote supports increasing the city's sales tax rate to 8.5%, with funds directed to the improvement of facilities and services for Fresno veterans. A no vote opposes increasing the city's sales tax rate to 8.5%. In Clovis, you will see Measure B. Clovis Measure B is a hotel tax measure. A yes vote supports raising the hotel tax rate from the existing 10% to 12%, with funds directed to emergency and general city services. A no vote opposes raising the hotel tax rate from the existing 10% to 12%. Measure C. Fresno County Measure C is a continuation of sales tax measure. A yes vote supports continuing an existing half-cent sales tax to fund county roads, bridges, transportation, and other county services for 30 years, expiring in 2057. A no vote opposes continuing an existing half-cent sales tax to fund county roads, bridges, transportation, and other county services for 30 years, expiring in 2057. In Kerman, there's Measure G. Kerman Measure G is a hotel tax measure. A yes vote supports establishing a 10% hotel tax with revenue directed to general city services. A no vote opposes establishing a 10% hotel tax. Mendota, Measure H, General Transactions and Use Tax Measure. A yes vote supports enacting a general transactions and use tax of 1.25% to fund general city services. A no vote opposes enacting a general transactions and use tax of 1.25%. Bond Measure D. This is the Orange Center School District bond measure. A yes vote supports authorizing the district to issue $6 million bonds and requiring an estimated property tax levy of $29 per $100,000 in assessed value for bond payments. A no vote opposes authorizing the district to issue a $6 million bonds and requiring an estimated property tax level of $29 per $100,000 in assessed value for bond payments. Bond Measure L. This is the Selma Unified School District bond measure. A yes vote supports authorizing the Selma Unified School District to issue $36 million in bonds to fund school facilities, improvements, and levying a property tax of $60 per $100,000 of assessed valuation. A no vote opposes authorizing the Selma Unified School District to issue $36 million in bonds to fund school facilities improvements and levying a property tax of $60 per $100,000 of assessed valuation. Bond Measure K. This is the West Hills Community College District #1 Bond Measure K. It's a school facilities improvement bond. A yes vote supports authorizing the West Hills Community College District to issue $25.1 million in bonds to improve school facilities and levy a property tax of $24.95 per $100,000 of assessed value. A no vote opposes authorizing the West Hills Community College District to issue $25.1 million in bonds to improve school facilities and levy a property tax of $25.95 per $100,000 of assessed value. Bond Measure J. This is the West Hills Community College District number 3 Bond Measure J. A yes vote supports authorizing the West Hills Community College District to issue $8.6 million in bonds to construct new facilities and other school changes, and levying a property tax of $9.35 per $100,000 of assessed value. A no vote opposes authorizing the West Hills Community College District to issue $8.6 million in bonds to construct new facilities and other school changes, and levying of property tax of $9.35 per $100,000 of assessed value. Measure X. This is the Coalinga-Huron Joint Unified School District measure. A yes vote supports authorizing the Coalinga-Huron Joint Unified School District to issue $39,200,000 in bonds, with bond revenue going to fund school improvements and requiring an estimated property tax levy of less than $50 per $100,000 in assessed value. A no vote opposes authorizing the Coalinga-Huron Joint Unified School District to issue $39,200,000 in bonds, with bond revenue going to fund school improvement and requiring an estimated property tax levy of less than $50 per $100,000 in assessed value. Measure V. Cutler-Orosi Joint Unified School District Measure V is a parcel tax. A yes vote supports authorizing the Cutler-Orosi Joint Unified School District to levy a tax of $48 per parcel, with funds directed to the district's sports programs and recreation department. A no vote opposes authorizing the Cutler-Orosi Joint Unified School District to levy a tax of $48 per parcel, with funds directed to the district's sports programs and recreation department. And you will note in the photo here that this school district actually is in 2 different counties. It's in Fresno County and in Tulare County. And if you're interested in more information about the measure, there is a link at the bottom of the page.
In-person voting is available at the county clerk's main office in downtown Fresno at 2221 Kern Street during regular business hours. Starting Saturday, October 29th, 10 vote centers will be open every day until Election Day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. An additional 42 4-day vote centers will open on Saturday, November 5th, with hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday, November 8th is Election Day. On Election Day, all vote centers in the county, including the downtown office, will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. for in-person voting. If you received a ballot in the mail, be sure to bring it with you if you choose to vote in person. You have the right to vote. You don't have to vote on everything. It is not a test. And it's okay to bring your sample ballot with you with your notes. Assistance for voters with disabilities. For more information, you can call the Secretary of State's toll-free voter hotline at 800-345-VOTE. You can also visit the voter guide, the address seen here, voterguide.sos.ca.gov. You can also download an audio MP3 version at that same website, voterguide.sos.ca.gov/en/audio. Voters can receive notifications on the status of their vote by mail ballot by using Where's My Ballot? Sign up at where'smyballot.sos.ca.gov to receive automatic updates by text message, email, or voice call. And you see below here the ballottracks.net/voter link. Once your ballot is completed, you can return it in one of several different ways. You can return it by mail, you can return it by dropping it at the drop-off location or at a ballot drop box within the state, or by authorizing someone to return the ballot on your behalf. Voting by mail. If you return your ballot by mail, it must be postmarked on or before November 8th and received by your county elections office no later than November 15th. Vote by returning your ballot at any polling place. Return it in person to any polling place in California or to the office of your county elections official. Vote by mail ballots that are personally delivered must be received no later than the close of polls at 8 p.m. on election day. Fresno County Dropbox. Here's a picture of the Dropbox that's at the Fresno County Public Library Gillis branch, and that's an official Dropbox hosting site. So here is information about what your ballot looks like and what the Dropboxes look like. So on the left, you see an official ballot Dropbox. Note the number. This is ballot Dropbox 1046. Notice that there's also the county seal of Fresno and the notation Vote Fresno County. On the right of the screen, you're going to see a picture of the front of the ballot, and notice that no postage is required. So if you're mailing, if you're putting in a Dropbox, in whatever manner, there's no postage required. Also notice that you should sign and date your ballot. It's important to do that. It needs to be done for it to be counted. And you'll see on the back of the ballot, the location for the signature and for noting the date. And you see a close-up of that here too. So again, no postage required, place for you to sign in ink and to date. So here's one Dropbox seen from several different angles. So you'll see from one side, you'll see the noted mail it, drop it, visit. On the front, you see the notation of official ballot Dropbox. And on the side, you see further information both in English and in Spanish. Dropbox locations are located throughout the county, and you can go to this link, which will give you information about the various Dropbox locations. You can find one that's closest and convenient for you. We're also going to give you a map here on the next slide. So you can vote early in person, and here you have a map that gives you quite a bit of information. It shows you where the elections office is. That's the red dot. That's the county elections office in downtown Fresno. It shows you all the 4-day centers. That is the centers that are open for 4 days for voting. It also shows you the 11-day centers. And that's several of the blue dots there, which show you where you can go starting October 29th all the way up to election day for voting and other voting information. And here's a close-up of that as well. Again, it's good to note that you have many options. You have 11 and 4-day voting centers, which are throughout the community, and of course the elections office, which is downtown. And again, the link there that will give you more information. You can pre-register to vote. In California, you may pre-register if you are 16 or 17 years old and meet all the other eligibility requirements to vote. After pre-registering, you will automatically be registered to vote on your 18th birthday. And for more information, you could visit registertovote.ca.gov online. Here's a resource about the Fresno County Charter. And here's a link that shows you information about where to find about the Fresno County Charter. And it also gives you the link to Ballotpedia, which gives detailed information about voting and the ballot and all information associated with the election. And then there's also a list here of additional resources. There's lots of information online. You can find information at the Fresno County Clerk's office, the Registrar of Voters, the Secretary of State website, Voters Edge website, Easy Voter Guide website, CalMatters, and again, as noted before, the League of Women Voters site.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family. Look for our next video that will be a deeper dive into the proposition on the November 2022 ballot. If you have questions, call us at 559-600-9240. We're glad you watched this video. Feel free to pause it. Feel free to share it with other people. Take your time with your ballot. Like we said in the video, it is not a test. You can vote on part of it, vote on the entire thing. Just get out and vote. Thank you.